Hey everybody, I hope everybody's having a really good week this week. So this week what's popping and dropping is a space shuttle pop-up card. Isn't that cool? So why don't we go ahead and head over to Design Space and I'm going to show you everything that comes in this card. So I'll meet you over there. Okay guys, now that we are in Design Space, when you open the spaceship pop-up card, it's going to look something like this. And can we just take a moment for how cute these little critters, monsters, aliens turned out? I just think they're super duper cute, and I hope y'all enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed making them. Now, don't forget to go up and save and name your project. And if you want to add any additional pieces to your card, why don't you go ahead and do that? And if you'd like, we can get our pieces cut out and I'll meet you back at the craft table and I'll show you how to put this together. I'll see you there. Okay guys, so first thing first, why don't we go ahead and work our score line and put our pretty paper on. So let's do that. Okay, so now we have our pretty paper on. What we can do, if you would like, we can get out our mechanism pieces, our moon here, this piece, and our rocket if you have that done. Okay, so once we have this piece, I just did some inking on it. We can work all of the score lines. This score line, actually all of them are going to be mountain folds, but we have a score line right here. So we can work that one. And then we have two longer tabs down here at the bottom. We can work that. And then this short little tab here, it's also a mountain fold. So everything should be looking like so. Alrighty. So we're going to take our moon, fold it in half like this. This tab we're not going to worry about. Then we're going to line this edge over into our score line over here. And we just want it to come down enough where our long tab is not going outside of our card base here. So as you can see, it's not coming outside of my card base right there. So we can go ahead and glue that down. So we have glue on this tab, and then we're just going to, and we have it lined up with our score line, and we're just going to fold this shut. Then we're going to put glue on this tab over here and fold our card shut. And then we have our nice little moon here. And we definitely want to give that a second to dry. And then if you want, once you get your moon on, you can pull your little crater things forward to give it some more 3D effect there. Then what we're going to do is take our flames here. Okay, so we have our piece like so, and we're going to go up until we find our first score line, and we want that to be a mountain fold. And then we have a second one here. It's also going to be a mountain fold. And then we have this little tab. And then we have a score line here. So we can turn that over. And then we are just going to work that score line. And it's going to fold in half. And it's going to be a mountain fold. So we'll turn it around so it looks like so. So we should have something looking like so. So what we're going to do is flip this end back, open our flame up, and this section right here is going to go on that little short tab that we have on our card base here. Like so that piece is going to go. So we're going to end up sandwiching that over our tab. So we can take a little glue and you can put it on your section here. And then we're going to glue it to our tab down here. And you just don't want to go past that score line because you want to make sure it can close. If you notice, I'm lining this edge up with the gray edge. My orange piece, I'm lining up with the edge of this gray piece over here. And then once we have it glued on, we can put glue all around our section here. And this is just for like extra support. And then we can sandwich it over by folding it over onto our other piece. Now we can flip this piece up, our flames, and it will come down like so. Okay, so we have this little tab on our back side here. And what we're going to do is glue this section, this back section here is going to glue to the back of our moon, and then our little fire tab is going to go on the front of it. Okay, so kind of like puts me in mind of like a paper clip, how it works. So you just want to put a little glue at the bottom of your fire down here. Okay, so I have a little glue there. And then on the back of the flame, you want to put just a little down on the tip of the flame. Like so. And so this square part is going to go on the back of our moon, and then the flame is going to go on the front of our moon. So if you just kind of push your little flame out and then bring it to the front, so you'll have something that looks like that, and give that a second to dry. All right, so we have that done. It's looking like that. And the first time we close this, it's probably not going to want to go in its position. So you might need to help it down and close. But once you work it in that position the first time, you should have no problems after that. So then we can open it, and there's our flame. Isn't that neat? Now to put your rocket on, and what I did is I put a little astronaut in here, and the astronaut, all I did in the file is I cut the pieces for the astronaut and then just did his head and cut it off and put it in our window of it. So you can put your astronaut anywhere you want on this base up here that you would like. We'll put glue all over this little like T section here to glue our rocket onto it. Okay, so we put glue on our little T base up here, and if you start to fold it down, right, we'll have this platform here, and then we can figure out where our rocket needs to go without it going outside of our card. Once I see my rocket, how I like it on here, about like so, I'm just going to make sure he's not going anywhere outside of my card, which he's not. And then I'm going to give him a little press on, and then bam, we have our pop-up rocket. Isn't that cool? I love it. So I just think that turned out so cool, guys. And I think what I'm going to do now is go ahead and finish up my decorations, and then I'll be back to show you what I ended up doing with my card. I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, guys, so here's the finished card. It says, "You are my favorite earthling." And then we open it up and look at that rocket go. It says, "Have an out of this world day." And I love how these little monsters turned out, or aliens, whatever we want to call them. And I love how high our rocket pops out there. I just loving this card. And then, of course, on the back, we have a place where we can write a message. Guys, what did the alien say to the puzzle? "I come in peace." Guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and crafting with me. Don't forget to stop by next week to see what's popping and dropping. Bye.